I love this melody. What is this melody?
Bach.
Oh, it's pretty. So the melody he's singing is the first melody I ever taught myself on piano. I've seen him before, right? The guy with the mustache?
Have you?
I'm asking.
I don't remember.
Okay.
它全部都是数字吗？
有字，最快的一段是数字。
So personally, I've never loved the relationship between, like, when you try and make a classical song into something more popular or pop based. And classical melodies, right? Da 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 da. They're not really. It was not designed. I could be wrong. I might embarrass myself. That was not designed with vocals in mind, right? That was it. Was that not invented as an instrumental line?
Actually, this song was originally an American pop song in the 1960s. Lover's Concerto.
But that still doesn't answer my question.
Yeah?
Even before this, I probably won't like this either, but that melody, da 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 da, that was invented for an instrument to play, not a voice to sing. Is it minuet in G? That's what I mean. So it's not meant to be like blah blah dee blue blah blee blah dee blah blah dee blah dee blue. It's meant to be on an instrument. So I just find it hilarious. But anyway, show me toys.
Okay. Toys. The toys.
Okay. Oh, they're girls. Oh, I know this song. I think I know the song. I do. This is so. I'm almost embarrassed because I kind of like this song. I've heard this on old radio. Hold on. I love red.
Yeah.
I love that. But so oh God. So why do I like this? So I can tell you a few reasons. The instrumentation, I really like this instrumentation. It's really a quintessential vintage instrumentation. Mm-hmm. That simple drum kit, and it's kind of like more R&B influenced instrumentation, and a lot of the stuff from this era had this instrumentation. So it sounds like, I mean, this is from the 60s, so it's not my childhood. I'm old, but not that old. But it sounds familiar to the stuff that I would have heard, playing in the grocery store or having my parents play. Do you have any insight of why I like this and not that?
It's just English. The language is different.
Maybe, but I don't think it's the language so much.
I'm sure they deliver very completely different messages.
Screw the message. I haven't even listened to the words. Okay. You know what? Because of this project, I tend to zone in more on vocalization, vocal melody, and stuff like that. But I know that I like the vocal melodies doing things that I relate to more, maybe.
High up in the tree, serenade the flower with their melody.
So these vocals are doing more. There's more bends, scoops, grace notes, more agility-based things that I can grab onto. As a singer, I want to sing this.
But yeah, as we discussed before, though, the language, Cantonese language, is not completely agile.
I'm still, yes, I acknowledge it, but I refuse to accept that as
literally, if you add riffs and runs to a Cantonese lyrics, it wouldn't sound right. It would sound wrong. In a way.
Yeah, but my argument to you, Jay, and I never made this argument before because I'm only getting my tools together.
Yeah.
It screws up English too. When you add riffs and runs to any language.
Not the same way to Cantonese.
Why? Because of the tone?
Because for Cantonese lyrics, actually, you know, it's a perfect example that we're talking about this song right now, because that song you were just listening to, the Cantonese version, it was just numbers. If you notice the lyrics on the bottom,
I saw a bunch of numbers.
it's all numbers. The whole song is made of numbers.
Why?
And you know what? Those numbers are irreplaceable.
You couldn't sub in a 3
You
for a
can't-
4 of
no,
it.
because the sound of Cantonese.
Here's the thing to my Cantonese singers out there. There has got to be a way to get you guys some riffs and runs.
Some. Like, for example, after the meaning of the word is already complete, if they already completed the word and they
Then
want
you
to
could
drag
put something.
maybe just a little bit. Only
But
tiny
I
little
still
bit.
would argue, Jay, I guess because you're saying you'll lose the meaning of the word if you don't do the word exactly how it's supposed to be.
Yeah, even the exact pitch bends.
But I would still want to argue you more because
I'll see, there beyond the hill, the bright colors of the rainbow.
rainbow, that's not even a riff, right? That's just one descending note. Rainbow. So this word, rainbow, A, is a diphthong. Okay, so A sounds like A. There's no such thing as A. We can't isolate A. It's A. So she said, rainbow, rainbow. Now, she could also say, rainbow or rainbow. Now,
All of which are impossible in Cantonese unless, first of all, in the other song, it has way more syllables than this. Right now, you're talking about 2 syllables, right?
but what I'm saying, Jay, is we've had to manipulate English to work within what we do with it too.
Yeah.
It's still, I think I agree with you in that it's probably more recognizable as the original word.
No, but the thing is, in English, the tone does not matter as much as Cantonese does. Remember how I told you how we type, even? There are so many words that mean the same thing. If you have a different tone, like either going up, or bending down, keeping flat, are all different. In Mandarin, there are only 4 different kinds of tones. In Cantonese, there are 9.
So when you go to sing, you have to use the assigned pitches of the song, but you're saying that these
They have to match.
tones. So when you say tones, okay, so just so coming from a musician, the word tone means pitch. Like
Yeah,
it's
yeah,
exactly
yeah.
but that's not what you're talking about. You're talking about the direction, like it's up or it's down or it's bend or it's
Even the direction
cut-
of the pitch. Yes, direction.
But you can't maintain pitch when you're singing a song. You have to sing this pitch of the song.
That's how hard it is to write Cantonese songs. So, I can't just use any random Cantonese words and put it in there. It has to sound exactly like a combination of da, 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 da.
So
I
put a
think
Cantonese word in there.
Man, that takes a long time. I can't.
Can you put a Mandarin word in there?
Easy.
Put a Mandarin word in there.
自由.
You can't do that with Cantonese.
Nope. Mandarin is much more flexible. And that's why when Mandarin songwriters write Cantonese songs, they
It's
end up
bad.
撐上至落花，看那是風旗掃馬。
就讓這大風吹，一直吹，吹中我心裏那片痛，那片悲。
But I don't know. I'm gonna be honest. I love and trust you,
yeah.
but you're still my only point of reference. So there's no one in here for me to be like, is he right? Is that true?
I am right. You can trust me on that.
I can't because I just can't.
That song is the living proof. The number song.
Some magic from above, made to say for us just to fall in love.
Think about it. Okay. See? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Each one has a different tonality or direction.
So are you
and
telling me
pitch.
that a Cantonese person will not recognize the word if it doesn't have the tone or whatever. Like they just won't.
If they read the lyrics, they might be able to say, oh, okay, so that's what you're trying to sing. But they will be like, that's so plastic. That's plastic Cantonese. And to our ears, to people who can actually speak Cantonese, it sounds like unbearable.
Do our
Really
listeners
gross.
ever talk about this? Do our listeners
They
agree
do.
with you?
They do, yes. Yes.
So in Cantonese, you can't say 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
No. We have to go back to that song and pick those numbers instead. Yep. The tone has to match. I'm not even very accurate because, I'm not originally from Hong Kong or
Okay, put me back to...
that Cantonese song.
Yeah, but don't close this. Just leave this in
Alright,
case I want to
alright.
come back.
All right.
003-0677-0677.
Okay, but I don't hear the tone in what they're doing. I don't hear the down or the thing, the bounce.
It's all relevant pitch. 770. So we're on a different key here. So the song set the key, right?
The key, I'm not talking about the key. I just you said there's 9 things.
More than 9.
Fine,
Yeah,
but there's
yeah.
like down and then up and then like a dip and other things. I don't hear a single dip. I don't hear any of it. Do you? What I'm suggesting is that when you sing, some of this stuff has to be neutralized anyway.
They have already been neutralized in a bit.
So then put a riff in.
No, you can't do it.
You can.
You can't.
There has to be a way.
No, you can't do it.
302-170-43-0-2-4-2-4明明炮擊23為何單速是一
It all sounds the same tone, which is just like like that chop.
Yeah, very staccato like Cantonese is.
誰人能夠預知四點三是假為謀
Can you drag it if you want to? It's weird if you start dragging a certain...
Okay, hold on a
They're
second.
supposed to be short.
Hold on.
跌咗一定歷史，憑後馬雷驗識，你的 IQ， 你的身家，你的體魄，你的一切，人與數字。
So teach me that.
人如數字，人
Yun.
No. 人
Yun.
No, not the same.
Am I missing the Y? Yun.
No, you're speaking like English because your tone is English. You're like yan. I don't know if I can teach you.
Come on.
Seriously. 人如數字啊.
It has to be stern?
Yes, try that.
Yun.
What you just did is a little bit closer. A little bit closer.
This is rough.
That's why it's so
But
hard.
again, I don't even know if you're just messing with me.
I'm not messing with you.
Is he messing with me? Like, I don't know. Well, I don't know. No one's here to monitor you.
I am not messing with you. What's the point?
Well, how are you telling me I can't say one word?
You can't pronounce it correctly with 100%.
So somebody does not know what I'm saying if I say yun. Oh, the word has no
They can
meaning.
guess. They can try.
Oh my
because
God.
Because you are white Mui, so they can probably guess you're a foreigner.
Holy heck.
有許多怪事，看看技術機理有憑。
So this is just numbers, the whole thing. 1, 7, 10, 5,
Oh, now
1, 4.
there's lyrics. Now they're talking about other things.
Okay.
But the chorus is completely made of numbers.
Random numbers.
Not random. They have a certain flavor to it.
But I mean, the numbers themselves don't have any significance, dates
They
or
do.
times or something.
They do.
They do.
In a way, because they resemble certain words. People can use their imagination to kind of like, oh, this sounds like talking about life.
No.
That sounds like talking about stock. You know? Yeah.
幾多人知？003-023-006-006-006-006-006-006-006-006-006-006-006-006-006-006-006-006-006-006-006-006-006-006-006-006-006-006-006-006-006-006-006-006-006-006-006-006-006-006 Okay. So regardless of what language this is, what words these are, or what this song is about, these singers are less focused on the vocal stylings and more focused on the
I don't know, lyric. The sounds, they're like, it's like they're shouting essentially. They're like blah 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 blah. Like,
okay, refer back to I think one of our other review videos on Japanese songs. Remember how we mentioned, or we kind of concluded that Japanese songs don't have as many riffs and runs?
Yeah.
In a similar matter to Cantonese, because Cantonese each syllable is usually quite short. And they carry a certain flavor to each syllable that you have to.
Yeah, but I'm just saying, like.
So this song is very challenging in a way.
So you're saying that people are like, wow, like
it's a difficult song to sing.
Okay.
Like,
but all I'm gonna argue to you, I'm gonna keep arguing to you, is if you look at the word, I'll choose an English word, a single syllable English word, she. It's meant to be quick. It's meant to be short. It's meant to have a single vowel. So you shouldn't be able to say she. You shouldn't, because that doesn't work. Because you're ruining it. It's one single choppy syllable. So you shouldn't be able to stretch it out.
But English is sound based. Chinese language, each syllable has its own character. It's character based, and each character is made up such different way. Like if we learn how to write Chinese. They come from graphics, like in the cave or something. Like
I have a feeling that you know more about Chinese language than you know about English language. I could be wrong. But I also don't have roots enough in the English language to be like, yeah, our language was from, like, I don't know. But my inclination simply as a vocal coach, not as...
No, it's just that she does not have any relevance on, like the tone, it can be she. Like,
yes, and
they
it's the
all
same,
work.
Yes.
But in Cantonese or Mandarin doesn't work. For example, if I find something similar, the number 4, say. I can't do say. I can't do say.
You can't say.
Nope. Well, say. Well, that could work.
That's my point, though.
That could
I
work.
honestly think that there is... I'm firm, like, oh no, it's totally possible. You're like, it's impossible.
No, it's
I'm
less
sure
option.
in the middle. Fine, but I am just saying it is not solely the language limitations that has...
But it's a big factor.
Fine, it's a factor.
Yeah.
It's a factor, but I'm saying in any language, you're going to bastardize a word by stretching it and adding notes and adding rhythm to it. You're going to bastardize the word in language.
You're right, but the choices are much more limited in this language.
I will take this as a win. Okay? That's all I'm trying to get across is you're gonna fuck with any word in any language by fucking with the rhythm and adding notes and stretching it out.
Yes.
No word is designed to be she. That's no language is designed to do that.
Yes.
So I will acknowledge that Cantonese and Mandarin have tones that are important to the word that English does not.
Yeah.
However, I will not accept that is, they can't do riffs because of that. No, there is got to be a way. I think traditionally it is not done. A, because of the language limitations. B, because of the artists that came before weren't drawn to it or didn't do it or whatever, or influence. I think there's a lot of reasons why Cantonese singers don't use a lot of riffs. But my point is, it's not that they can't.
It's just trickier, way trickier.
Fine.
Yeah.
But I believe it can be done, and I'm here to see Cantonese get a little riffier, okay?
Okay.
I want to see some Cantonese singers figure it out.
I'll show you some more riffy Cantonese singers and see what the options are. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
02420620062006960606060606060606060606060606060606060606060606060606060606060606060606060606060606060606060606060606060606060606060606060606060606060606060606060606060606060606060606060606060606060606060606060606060606060606060606060606060606060606060606060606060606060606060606060606060606060606060606060606060606060606060606060606060606060606060606060606060606060606060606060606060606060606060606060606060606060606060606060606060606
Are they doing harmonies?
Yep.
So if you're telling me that this is hard,
Very
and I will acknowledge, if this is relatively unedited, they are in tune reasonably well. But I will just say that a native English speaker, or rather someone who doesn't speak Cantonese, this does just kind of feel like two men shouting in tune jovially. So I'm just saying, I'm not alone. I'm defending myself here.
Yeah.
I think that if there was other English singers in the room, they would be like, okay, it's playful. I don't really know what is going on, but it seems like this. Yeah, blah, 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 some, dum, 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 sa, la, la, sing, blah, blah, blah. Like, it just seems like shouting into a melody.
The difficulty comes when they try to pronunciate every single
And
character.
are they successfully doing it?
Pretty much, yes. The younger guy is finding it very hard to keep up with the older
Really?
guy. Yeah.
But and it's so funny because I'm sure I'd be like, oh, he's a little easier to take. He's a little easier to listen to because...
That older guy is so good at it.
Is he? Okay, okay.
Yeah.
No vibrato.
That's what I'm talking about. You know, him, this older dude, he's one of the oldest Cantonese singers. He debuted in 1970s.
Okay.
And again, none of that deep vibrato shit.
I think I heard something, but not as much as I expected. I mean, but Jay,
Yeah.
this song doesn't have a lot of room for vibrato.
Well, that's true. Yeah.
None at all. Why are they playing the graduation theme now? Bam, 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 bam.
He's 75 years old.
Okay, wow. Do you not graduate to this song in China? Is this not a graduation song in China?
Probably not.
No. Well, here, this is the song that is played when you have your tassel and your robe and you're graduating.
Yeah.
Oh, never heard someone sing it before. It's always orchestral. It's accurate. It's just like weird for me. Oh no. It's like Lazy Susan, and a scrap and a cupboard. Lazy Susan. 零本執筆，Lazy Susan。
055啊。
If you're telling me that it's difficult, I do believe you. I do believe you. I can't relate to the lyrics. Just melodically, we've got a classical song that isn't really...
Yeah,
it's made for an instrument. So in the other video that we played, the one from the 60s here in America.
The Toys?
Yes, they made it vocal friendly.
Yeah.
Right? They took the melody and they bent it into something that a singer, like, as soon as I hear it, I'm like, I want to sing along with this.
Okay.
This, I'm like, bing ba 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 da da da, this is funny, what is going on? Like, it's just, they're not... So whatever the difficulty is that Cantonese or Chinese people may say, like, wow, that takes a lot of skill, I think that's lost on me.
Well, it takes a lot of skill to hit them accurately.
Sure,
and
that for
last
sure.
that long, because each breath is lasting really long.
Okay.
Like really
I'm
long.
not even paying attention just because it's so, like,
Now
whimsical.
pay attention to their lung capacity. Like this younger guy is not. What breath? Run out of air.
Yeah, it's long phrasing.
Yeah, very long.
3、4、2、0、2、1、3共是3、1、3、4、2、4。
「 4 3 4 2 1 3 4 2 1 3 4 2 1 3 4 2 1 3 4 2 1 3 4 2 1 3 4 2 1 3 4 2 1 3 4 2 1 3 4 2 1 3 4 2 1 3 4 2 1 3 4 2 1 3 4 2 1 3 4 2 1 3 4 2 1 3 4 2 1 3 4 2 1 3 4 2 1 3 4 2 1 3 4 2 1 3 4 2 1 3 4 2 1 3 4 2 1 3 4 2 1 3 4 2 1 3 4 2 1 3 4 2 1 3 4 2 1 3 4 2 1 3 4 2 1 3 4 2 1 3 4 2 1 3 4 2 1 3 4 2 1 3 4 2 1 3 4 2 1 3 4 2 1 3 4 2 1 3 4 2 1 3 4 2 1 3 4 2 1 3 4 2 1 3 4 2 1 3 4 2 1 3 4
Well, it's a very energetic performance, and based on what you're saying, much skill is involved.
Just work me in the middle, boy. I can't read your mind. This ain't Texas, ain't no hold'em. So lay your cards down, 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 down. Oh, so park your Lexus, throw your keys up, stick around, round, 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 round. And I'll be damned if I cannot dance with you. Come pour some sugar on me, honey, too. It's a real life boogie and a real life hold down. Don't be a come take it to the floor now.
街邊焦急的我，餐廳憂的你，隔片紗玻璃，兩眼帶些傷悲。